In February, the Swanee River Water Management District approved a permit for Seven Springs Water Bottling Company to pump nearly 1 million gallons of water a day from an aquifer connected to Ginnie Springs. The company would pump the water to a nearby Nestle plant. In response to the unanimous approval, Our Santa Fe River, which is a nonprofit group that advocates against the exploitation of Florida's springs and rivers, and Florida's Defenders of the Environment, filed a class action lawsuit in Gilchrist County against the Water Management District. The complaint claims that the district's issuance of the permit to withdraw Florida's residents' water and sell it for profit elsewhere is against the law. Michael Roth is the president of Our Santa Fe River.
But that's why we really joined, just to see what it was all about, protect the river. Apparently the river needed something, and we wanted to find out more about it. And what we found was there are all kinds of issues constantly threatening the river, the wildlife around the river, the subaquatic vegetation in the river, and these things need kind of tending. They just kind of need the public to keep an eye on it, because a lot of our legislators, our government groups are not really taking care of it properly.
The Water Management District Board that approved the permit is appointed by Governor Ron DeSantis for 4-year terms. Roth believes the board lacks scientific experts because of this system.
I try to tell people is forget Republican, forget Democrat, vote environmental.
Tom Merty serves as the Water Management District's Deputy Executive Director.
We've got 450 springs, the most springs in the state of Florida, and that means that we're focusing on springs protection every day. Not just, we don't take April off to focus on springs. They're a thing that are very important to us and to the public, and protecting them is on our minds every day, every hour when we're here at work.
According to Merty, the permit approved for large companies like Nestle is only a portion of what the district permits. They also grant water permits for agricultural and municipal use.
Big company. But I think most of the water use permits that we issue are to local agriculture, not necessarily associated with big companies, but it is, it adds up to a lot of water that's being pulled out of the aquifer.
Ginnie Springs isn't the only location to have its resources drained by Nestle. Similar scenarios have played out in Michigan as well. A study completed in 2018 by the Florida Springs Institute found that the average spring flow has declined by 32% since 1950. While water is generally considered a renewable resource, communities and companies are withdrawing excessive amounts of groundwater before it can be replenished. Despite Nestle's current hold on Ginnie Springs, community organizations like Our Santa Fe River and other community members continue to fight on nature's behalf. Reporting from Gainesville, Florida, I'm Taylor Lockett.